Howdy folks, welcome again to the chefandthegrape.com. I am, as always, your host, Chef Christoph, and wanted to talk to you today about gluten-free beer. Those of you who have tuned in before understand that there are two different kinds of gluten-free beers. There are the gluten-free beers that are brewed from gluten-free products, and then the gluten-free beers that are brewed from regular brewing products. So barley, sometimes oats, etc., etc. And then they actually remove the gluten. Well, today I wanted to talk specifically about this. It's Corsa. I'm wondering if the camera can zoom in on that. No. Zoom in. Anyways. Corsa. Now, this is made entirely from gluten-free products. So, yeah, even the most serious celiac will have absolutely no reaction to this whatsoever, or should. Made in Portland, Oregon, and very interesting, their style of production. You know, everybody who's doing the gluten-free from gluten-free products has their own recipe, and usually it involves rice, millet, maybe some quinoa. That's the general recipe. This: blackberries, brown rice, oats, hops. That's it. Blackberries though. And I thought, that's cool. I mean, kind of weird, but that's cool. So I'm going to give it a try. And one of the things I was struck by, and forgive that there's not more effervescence, but I actually had this open in the fridge for a couple of days. You can see it's actually got a beautiful amber, honey, peach lemonade kind of a color to it. It's quite beautiful. So forgiving that there's, like I said, no effervescence, which does nothing to change the flavor, in my opinion. The nose is amazing. You can obviously hear I'm fighting something, but the nose has a really amazing concentration of floral tones to it. Yeah, of course there's that bit of berry fruitiness, which I don't think I would actually guess that it was blackberries. I would guess, or that it was blackberries. I would guess black raspberries. I would guess maybe some regular raspberries in there, some currants. But there's a really rich, almost exotic floral note to it. And I'm wondering if that's maybe because of the hops that they use. It's a damn good beer. I love that it is absolutely bone dry, as beer should be, in my opinion. I don't agree with, you know, semi-sweet beers, whatever. Really, it's got the hops to it. I've got that almost pepperiness on the palate, but that hoppiness is actually rounded out by quite a generous, although lean, a generous amount of fruit. So it's kind of like drinking red wine from the south of France, which can be bone dry, but with a generous amount of fruit. I admit to being sometimes a bit of a hop head, to be honest. So for me, while this is medium, maybe even medium plus on the hoppy scale, I'm the guy who actually likes the full minus, full plus hop infused beers. So yeah, I think that this is more commercially viable, though. I think that this will appeal to more people. Fantastic beer, excellent value. I don't generally like to score beers because I don't think I'm knowledgeable enough about it. But if I was to use my limited experience to score it, I would say that it's at least 91 points, 91 plus. Absolutely world class. I could take this anywhere in the world. Nobody would have a clue that it was gluten-free. Although I'd say it's, you know, very unique. But that's the whole thing with craft brewing these days, is everybody's trying to do something unique. So That's what it is. It's a very unique craft beer, delicious, gorgeous, and stunning value. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I have.